Hi everyone, welcome to week one. My name is Brenda Mitchell and I'm your instructor for ACL 1510 online. So today we're just going to talk about a couple of things, just to, some housekeeping things, just so that we make sure we're all on the same page and so we can have a really successful start to the semester. So some of you have emailed me some concerns about the textbook. It is back ordered. I talked to my department chair. They're going to get that fixed ASAP. So as soon as I know something, I will let you guys know. So what we're doing now is all the things that are due, I'm going to email them to you and then you'll just fill them out, send them back. So no big deal there. This is what your textbook looks like once you guys get it. It's black, has yellow writing, okay? And it's a workbook with chapters and has everything in here for you. So don't worry, I will email you everything you need to send to me this week, which is only one thing, so I'll email that to you guys. All right, so the next thing that you have to do this week is you have to create a YouTube channel if you have not done that yet. If you already have a YouTube channel, you don't have to create a new one if you don't want to. I'm not gonna look at any of your other stuff, I just care about your speeches. But that's up to you if you wanna make a separate one for class. So if you don't know how to do that, I have instructions in the week one folder. If you click on that, if you go to the weekly schedule on the side, click on that, go to week one, everything's in there. Instructions, everything, so that if you need help or if you're concerned about something and you're not really sure, look at that first. And then if you still have questions, please contact me. I'll be happy to help you. When you do make your YouTube station, I have notes to the side, that's why I'm looking over here. When you do make your YouTube station, make sure it's unlisted or public, because if you make it private, I won't be able to see it. You can always delete your YouTube at the end of the semester, so your speeches are gone forever, or you can make it private, whatever you want to do. But just make sure for the class, it's unlisted or public, okay? Impromptu speech is our first assignment, our first speech, technically. It's due on Thursday, this Thursday coming up, the 24th. It is 30 seconds to 2 minutes long. There's questions there that you just answer. It's more or less just to make sure your YouTube station's working, that you know how to turn stuff in, that you get comfortable speaking in front of the camera. Because it is a different feel than if you were in class. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but not as, I don't know. There's pros and cons, I think, for sure. A couple other things I want to tell you before I sign off with you right now is, if you look on the week one, there is a section for the pre-post test. Now don't freak out, oh my gosh, I can't study, I don't have my book. That's fine. The pre-test is simply just to see where we're at, where we are starting from, okay? So you take your time, read the questions, do the best that you can. It's 50 true or false questions. So that's what it is. So it's not a huge deal. You can't really study for it anyway. It's a lot of common sense type questions, so I can see where we're at if I need to explain something in a different way for us to understand it. So keep an eye out for that. I will email you when that is ready and pops up. We did have to change the test because we have a new book, so it's going to take me a minute to change a couple of the questions for you guys before I make it live. Okay, that's not due till Sunday, so you have plenty of time. And the last thing I want to tell you guys is, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have online office hours, which I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that yet. In the past, I've used Blackboard Instant Messenger, which seemed to work fine. So we might still do that. I will let you guys know details as ASAP. I'm going to get it figured out with him the next couple days. And I also am going to do Collaborate sessions. So this is my third time teaching this class online. And so the biggest thing that students and myself want, we want like a moment to have a time for questions, a time to talk about some of the stuff in the textbook together as a class. So I'm going to have sessions, a handful throughout the semester, and I'll make a schedule and I'll get that to you guys ASAP. The great thing about the Collaborate sessions is that they can be recorded, so if you can't meet us at that time, you can still see it, you can still watch it. So you'll still get the good information there for you, okay? So again, welcome. Be excited. This is a great class. We're gonna do a lot and learn a lot together. If you have questions, please feel free to email me, call my office. I'll be happy to help you. And that's it. Have a great week. and I'll see you on the discussion boards and when you have your impromptu speech turned in. Thanks.